Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, that is lesson 5, typing with WordPad. A computer helps us to write letters, stories, poems, essays, etc. A word processor helps the computer to create these documents with text and pictures. A word processor is a software which helps us to type, edit and format a document using a computer. There are many word processors available today. A few of them are WordPad, Notepad, Microsoft Word, OpenOffice Writer, PageMaker, CorelDRAW, etc. Here we can study about a word processor called WordPad. WordPad is a simple Windows-based word processor. It helps to create and modify text. Let's learn starting of WordPad window. For that, click on Start button. Choose all programs. Then select Accessories. Now we can select the WordPad option from the list. A WordPad window will appear on the screen. Another way to open WordPad window, to double click on the WordPad icon on the desktop. To work in WordPad, we must be familiar with keyboard. Let's learn some important keys on the keyboard. The keys on the keyboard are classified into 4 types. They are alphabet keys, number keys, special keys, and function keys. Now, let's discuss about special keys. Special keys help us to do some special purposes. Some of these keys may work in combination with other keys. Some important special keys are as follows. First one is Enter key. Enter key is used to move the cursor to the next line. When we press the Enter key, the cursor moves to the beginning of the next line. If we want to type on next paragraph, again press on Enter key. Enter key is also known as Return key. Second one is Space bar key. The longest key on the keyboard is space bar. It helps to enter blank space between the letters, words, and sentences. And it is located on the bottom center of the keyboard. Third one is Caps Lock key. A caps lock key is used to type in capital letters. When the caps lock key is on, all the letters that are typed appear in capitals on the monitor. If the caps lock key is on, a small light glows on that button. That means we can enter capital letters. And when the caps lock key is off, we can enter small letters. Fourth one is shift key. The shift key is used along with other keys. And when we want to type upper symbol on the keys with two symbols on it, we can use shift key. We can also use this key to get capital letter in the beginning of a sentence. Last one is backspace key and delete key. Backspace key acts as an eraser and it erases the characters from the left side of the cursor. We can see a left arrow symbol or backspace written on this key. Then the delete key erases the character from the right side of the cursor. We can see delete or the short form of delete del written on this key. Now let's discuss some keys used to control the cursor movements. First one is home. Home key helps us to move the cursor to the beginning of a line. Second one is end. End key helps us to move the cursor to the end of a line. Third one is tab. Tab key helps us to make a long space between words or margin. Fourth one is page down. Page down key helps us to move the cursor to the end of a page by page wise. Fifth one is page up. Page up key helps us to move the cursor to the starting of a page. Sixth one is up arrow key. Up arrow key helps us to move the cursor upward direction. Seventh one is down arrow key. Down arrow key helps us to move the cursor downward direction. Eighth one is right arrow key. Right arrow key helps us to move the cursor towards right. Then last one is left arrow key. Left arrow key helps us to move the cursor towards left. Okay children, that's all for today. Thank you.